Thanks for joining us for Down to Earth's Garden to Table series. I'm Adam Cole, and today we're going to be building a raised bed. So one of the projects that we'd like to do on this video series is create a test bed where we can grow plants side by side, the same plant, and show the effects of different fertilizer applications. One dry amendment versus another dry amendment, or one plant that gets mid-season liquid applications versus one that doesn't, and see how that affects the growth of the plant. And to that end, we're going to put together a raised bed and fill it with soil so we can plant it. We actually picked up this raised bed, this prefab raised bed, from Redwood Northwest, which is a local Eugene company. They manufacture redwood beds of varying sizes. You can actually have custom beds made. This particular set is a 3 by 8 foot by 1 foot set. Comes with 4 parts, so you have 2 end pieces with the upright and 2 side pieces. It comes with all the screws and the drill bit that you'll need. One thing that we did that not everyone is going to do is we pre-drilled the holes so that the screws will go in more easily and you're less likely to cause splitting. So what we did was we took a small gauge drill bit, drilled through 4 holes along the side, and then once we have those all drilled in on each corner, we're going to screw it together and then place it into our pre-leveled location where we want it to be. So we've got the bed down on its level surface. Next thing we're going to do is take cardboard and layer it along the bottom. Now this is not a vital step, but one great thing about it is it protects your bed, the soil in your bed, from being invaded by weeds that are still viable at this point. So take cardboard, plain brown cardboard, make sure you take all the tape and labels off of it, and then we're just going to lay it flat. I'm going to do a couple layers. Now this will break down over the next year or so, allow roots from your plants to get through, but it'll keep anything that spreads by rhizome from growing up through the bed and infiltrating the bed, essentially. There's a couple things you might want to think about when creating raised beds. One is the type of soil to use. Today we used primarily Down to Earth's potting soil, and we laid a layer of Down to Earth's Pro Organic mix, which is a much lighter soil, along the top. It makes it a little more appropriate for seeding or putting in transplants. There's a little bit denser material beneath, but you can mix it in and use any soil you've got as long as it's a decent soil and you're willing to amend it appropriately. Another thing to consider is when you're filling this with soil, make sure that you have friends to help you out, because it can be a relatively big job to move a yard or 2 of soil, or at least make sure you have the time to do it. Another thing is raised beds can be scaled up in height as much as you want them to be. So this is a 1 foot bed, but if this were 2 feet or even 3 feet, it means that you wouldn't have to bend over as much during gardening. And this is one of the main benefits of having a raised bed versus having a bed laid into the ground. It's very accessible and just much easier to work with, easier on your back. And that's that. Thank you for watching this segment of Down to Earth's Garden to Table series. If you've liked this video, please remember to like us on YouTube and Facebook. Thanks.